Hi, lovers. Tonight is going to be short and sweet. So, I have decided to change my strategy in dating a little bit based on these conversations I've been having with matchmakers. What I've distilled from these conversations, I've talked to 15 matchmakers now, is a few things. First of all, consistent community is key. And I have a few really close friends, but I do think I need to expand my consistent in person community and not focus on whether or not I'm going to be dating, but just meeting people, men and women. But at the same time, I want to make more friends with men because I realize that I just don't have a lot of male friends, and it'll be nice to bring more of that into my life and see where it goes. The other thing that I realized, and I guess I knew before, is that I have always felt in a rush to get into a relationship. Ever since I was a teenager and all through my 20s and 30s, it always felt like time is running out, time is running out. And now that I'm 44 and my chances of having children are still present, with my frozen eggs, it's a 50-50. With my own eggs, it's more like slowly dwindling 10%. So I decided to stop rushing because I realize I'm really, really happy with my life, and having children, it's a lot of work, and having a partner can also be a lot of work if it's not with the right person. And it's just not worth it to me to do it with the wrong person. And whatever happens in my life, I'm going to be happy. So I'm not giving up. I mean, I committed to do 100 episodes, but I'm kind of giving up in a way and just slowing back and focusing on building that consistent community and connecting with more men. So I have an event on Thursday. It's a networking event for entrepreneurs. And actually, what I did was pretty simple. And when I talked to the matchmaker in Nashville and a few others, they really encouraged me and to Shayna also to just make friends with people here in Croatia. I kind of had Croatia ruled out as a possibility. So I just went on LinkedIn, looked for founders in Split, and I kind of was focusing on men my age. You can see what year they graduated from school. And I just reached out to a bunch of people and asked if they wanted to do a mixer on Thursday at 7 p.m. Maria gave me a little hack in her book, Ask a Matchmaker, which is that usually only single people are available on Thursday at 7 p.m. So we have that. And then also, so I'm excited. There are 10 people coming, mix of men and women. Everyone seems really cool. As I said, not everyone could come, so I invited them to have a coffee. And I had a coffee with a really interesting man today. Not a love interest because he's married with 3 kids, but just someone, a peer, who was building something like really incredible in the neuroscience space. And it was just so nice. The other thing that I took away from that conversation is that I still have a lot of fear around dating. And he brought up something really interesting to me, which is that there's this kind of impulse control. So when I was dating that last guy and he didn't text me after we went out, just my whole body went into this intense pain. And I didn't even really know that guy very well. And other times when I've been dating, I've had panic attacks where I just kind of can't even move, or I just become so obsessed with a person I don't want to work. That's all I want to think about. And he was explaining that that's my brain, and it's a question of impulse control. And there are things that can help, like hypnosis, neurofeedback, manifesting. So that's a beautiful direction to go in. And I'd love to heal my brain. And I think that that's, coming back to my episode 2, Red Thread of Desire, when you follow these areas that are confusing, that feel like, okay, I can solve everything in my life, but not this, it can really take you down an interesting direction of personal growth. So I don't have this come up in other areas. Like, for example, I have a company. A lot of people are terrified to start a company. For me, it's really exciting and fun. But in this area of dating, I just get so afraid. and my body goes into this shock. So it's a really lovely area to focus. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say. I'd love to hear how you're building consistent community in your life and connecting with peers. And yeah, so let's see. So I decided I'm going to do a little bit of dating every day. So I changed my Hinge to Palo Alto because I thought that was an area where I could meet people. And I realized there's just not a ton of people available who want long-term partnership. And I think that kind of shows me why I'm having so much trouble finding someone is because I just keep going on dates with anyone without knowing if they want long-term partnership or not. And then it ends up them not wanting it because they never wanted it in the first place. Okay, so this guy, I've been texting with, he's in Melbourne, but he was looking for people here. So I am going to, he asked if I was on WhatsApp, so I'm going to say yes. Hey, yes, exactly. WhatsApp is the place to find me. The number I give you is a US number, so just choose the US option, and then we can talk. Super. And then this other guy, I just have been having trouble connecting with. Hey, Vladimir, I'm just kind of only on this app about once a day, so I'm going to give you my phone number and maybe we can connect there. I'm on WhatsApp, so feel free to message me or call anytime. Gonna give him my number. I probably shouldn't say it out loud on this podcast, but it would be funny if I did and some of you reached out to me. So, yeah, and then I guess I'll just check in on Hinge. I'm only supposed to use one dating app. I have kind of given up on Tinder at this point. It's just too insane. Okay, so let's just see. Oh, someone left me a nice note. What? But if I had to, it would be, oh, he's so nice. Oh, he's confused. I'm not in the Bay Area. Um, nice. I'm a world traveler. Can tell you more over a video chat. Yeah, this whole thing of like looking for people in different areas, it's kind of poor branding, I do have to say. Okay, so there's a bunch of people who are waiting to hear from me. Oh, okay. I just wish I could leave a voice note. Oh, I think I can. All right. This person wants to know the last place I went and visited. Yeah, great questions. So, oh, Yosemite and Thailand's an amazing. I can't believe I haven't been to either of those places. Yeah, saving the planet mission. I like to think about how systems impact the world we're living in today. And I guess I am concerned about climate change, but I think that education is the place to start and entrepreneurship. I would love to do a phone call with you sometime. Are you on WhatsApp? Just gonna move this over to the phone. Okay, let's see who else. Oh, hey Jimmy. So actually, I heard about this amazing train in Turkey. It's an overnight train. I've been doing a lot of research on what are the best trains to take in Europe, and that sounded really incredible. Have you been on any train you loved? Hey, if you want to ever talk on the phone, I'm on WhatsApp. Are you? Okay. It's funny, when I am more relaxed, it's easier to do this. I really want to focus on that and not, so this just isn't so stressful. Hi, how's your day going? Thanks for liking my photo. That one was kind of lame. I'm just clearing out these Hinge messages. Hello, video. How's your day going? Why not? Okay. So Hinge is kind of built with this 5-5 model. Oh, this guy. Hey, Seb. So long story, I'm actually not in Belgrade. I just was swiping there because I thought maybe I would find some nice guys. Right now, I'm in Split. How's your winter going? Do you like to travel? I usually go on Marion Trail every day. I don't know if you've been to Split, but it's really beautiful. Okay. Um, hmm. I don't know about this guy. It was kind of a hi, how are you? Hey, I am cool. And then I said something about going to a coffee shop. He's in Munich. Well, let's try to get him talking a little bit. What do you like to do on weekends? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I have an extremely old phone because I resist the oppression of the phone companies that make me buy a new phone. But this one is really problematic. My phone is too small to get even a screen cover to go over it, so I had to put tape where it broke. They don't sell them anymore. Oh, cool that you work from your house. Yeah, so my situation is a bit unique. I work remotely, and so I was kind of moving around trying to find out my favorite place to live, and then I decided I could just live everywhere, and I might just as well take advantage of working remotely to travel the world. So right now I'm living in different Airbnbs. I'm gonna be back in the Bay Area. Did you ever think about I'm gonna be back there at least in May, maybe earlier. Did you ever think about being a digital nomad? I'm not sure that worked. Oh, I don't think it worked. Oh, he said, "Okay." Hey there. Yeah, so I guess my situation is a bit unique, but not that unique. I'm a digital nomad, so I decided about 4 years ago that I didn't have to limit myself to one location and I could just take advantage of working remotely to travel the world. Right now I'm in Split, Croatia. I am gonna be back in the Bay Area soon. Did you ever think about traveling while you worked? I'd love to catch up on a video chat sometime if you'd be up for it. Otherwise, I'll be there in person soon enough. Yeah, so some of these guys kind of seem a little bit boring at first, but I'm sure that once you get to know them, it's different. Like, even with this guy who was just a friend today, I realized once we did start talking, it was just a different situation altogether. Anyhow, I think we're good. I'd love to hear how all of you are doing. What were you up to today? What's the highlight of your week? And especially if you're finding ways to build community, let's hear about it. All right, thanks for tuning in everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.